How are you? What's going on? Happy birthday to all the Tauruses this month. This week. Um, y'all are awesome. Shifting and shift like y'all do with the energy and stuff. So, more than likely, by the time you see this, we are in Pluto retrograde. It is not all bad. Because this weekly guidance is for May 2nd to May 8th. And retrograde starts April 29th, and we were in the shadow period before. But use it to your advantage, this Pluto retrograde. Facing your fears, being okay with different life cycles. More so, kind of like how the moon, kind of like seasonal cycles, like life and death, the growth of things in the spring and the death of things in the winter. Being sure of and reclaiming your power and things like that. So it's something to think about while you get yourself together. Thank you for coming back to PersiaRedz space. I appreciate y'all. If you are not on my IG or my Facebook, my business IG and my business Facebook or my business group for my stuff, I'm gonna be doing more lives on there, giving a little bit more sauce on things, especially crystals and stuff. So y'all might want to catch me on there. I'm working for things. So all right, let's get it together. I wanted to do something where I asked our spirit guides, our ancestors, they're making me switch it around, sorry. What guidance do we need to move forward from a current situation that we have been dealing with that is hard to move on from? That is the question I got, and that is the guidance that we're going to get for this week. What do you need to do to move forward? Or what is a message to move forward, help you move forward from a situation that you're going through right now that is very hard for you to let go of? That's just way too many. Way too many. Spirit, can you give us 2 or 3 cards? One. That's one. Because I would like to know myself. I think there's 2. They said 2 is good. Alright. The first card that popped out was already flipped over. This doesn't matter if it's upside down at all. It says Regeneration. So if you look on here, you see that it's a cold period and it's about to get warm. Meaning that you yourself have to regenerate. You yourself have to put life back into yourself so that you can be focused and conscious and aware of what it is that you want to do with this situation. Because right now you're kind of all muddy and you're unsure 100% of wanting to be done with this. So you're unsure of how you want to move forward. You're kind of giving different scenarios of how it could move forward that you're okay with, but you need something clear, you need something exact and very direct, or it's going to continue to be like this space or energy that just continues to float around you all the time because you're not really giving it a place to go. And if you don't give it a place to go, it's going to linger. You're not doing the due diligence of sending it away. So because of that, it's lingering. Like you have to do the correct cycle of things to get it to go. And you are a priority, meaning that the sluggishness, the unmotivatedness, the energy just not being there, you have to change that. And I'm not just talking about physically, I'm talking about mentally. Like you don't want to deal with it. I get it, but you've not wanted to deal with it for a long time. And at some point, not dealing with it is going to make this a bigger circumstance than you want it to be. and it'll be way harder than it is now to get rid of. It might actually become something permanent, which then you would definitely really be upset about. So, even though this is a general read, like, this situation really has a hold on you to where you don't want to do anything with it because you don't want to be bothered with it. But that feeling of not wanting to be bothered with it is actually what is putting some type of blockage on it. So it's time for you to get your brain moving, get things going if you have to write things down. I actually want to also look at the book because they have little messages in here that I feel like really, really be on the one. So I'm looking for 46. Did I find 46? Okay. The essential meaning. Nope, no. That's 45. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm probably like, why are you taking so long? I'm sorry. Regeneration. Essential meaning. Rebirth. Second chances. New opportunity. You want that new opportunity to come. You want that second chance. You have to get rid of what it is now. You have to get everything going to fix this. Like, you want a second chance at the situation. Not necessarily with whatever's going on, but just in the same space or energy, but like, let's say under the same topic, energy, but you want better energy. You got to let go. But you have to stop. Just stop trying to put it behind you. You have to fix it. Putting it behind you just lets it tail you until it catches back up with you. Let me know, does that make sense? But you gotta get yourself going. You gotta put that light back in your body. You gotta put that spark under your tail. Get that ass moving, whatever it is. You gotta get it done. Okay, the second one, it was not flipped over, so now it is. And this one says never ending story. And you see how they look? Never ending story. If you do not regenerate, you will continue to go on with a never ending story of, because you see this person here, you will continue to go with a never ending story of disappointment, things not going your way, things not being in your favor, bad luck, because certain situations that you hold on, that's the type of energy they bring into your life. And because something is familiar or just feels like getting rid of it is too hard, the rest of your life will have that song that doesn't end by Lamb Chops Play Along that keeps on going and going and going. And your life is just like day in, day out, day in, day out. If you don't want a never-ending story, you really have to get this movement going. You got to get this movement going. You got to get this movement going. Let me see what it says. 37. Because, like, none of us want to, unless you're just to a point where you are okay with being in a rut, none of us wants to keep on reliving a situation over and over and over, or going through the same situation over and over and over. There are people that are just so overdoing things that they will stay in a crappy situation for the rest of their lives because they don't want to move out. They're not taking the steps. They're not taking any step. But that doesn't mean that we all have to take that, or that we all have to do that. Like, you have control of moving forward if you choose to. If you don't choose to, then you just don't choose to. So, the essential meaning for this: self-criticism, wounded ego, unnecessary drama. Unnecessary drama. The self-criticism will fall in because you realize, like, I'm always putting myself in this situation. And unless you take steps, you are always going to fall into this situation. So you're going to start criticizing yourself more and more and more, which affects your feelings of trusting your own decisions, affects your feelings of making decisions, period, for anything. Because you're going to be like, I don't make the right decisions anyway. I don't make the best decisions anyway. Change that by making better decisions, by removing the situation that has created this, that has put you in this space. It's not always going to be easy, but believe me, the reward and the healing that comes from getting rid of unnecessary drama and being able to start over and get a second chance at things is A1. It feels amazing. It feels amazing, darling. So it feels better than being in this never-ending story over and over and over again. Sheesh. The same key cannot open up multiple doors. It will open up the same door over and over again. You must either make or find a different key. Your same thought process will not change a situation, but changing up your thoughts, your perception, and your perspectives can change a situation. Give you better grasp of what is going on. Show you different opportunities that you didn't see before because you were narrow-minded or you had on blinders. So this week, letting go of the situation starts with us. Starts with our ability to know that we are strong enough to take any step, a step, the step forward. And to have the motivation to continue. Because unnecessary drama does what? Takes your energy. It distracts your energy from what you really need it for. And if there are people involved in a lot of these situations, they're being vampiric to you. Even though energy's everywhere, nobody really feels like being drained. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody opts to be a vessel, to be drained. So you don't always have to do stuff like that. Stay away from people and situations and circumstances that are unnecessary. Gives us more time to focus on us, to focus on the important things that we value, especially during this time. To see the beauty in things, to be steady and steadfast, my friends. So, I definitely love the message that Spirit is giving because, you know what I'm saying, that's something for all of us to think about this week and really get into. We're still in spring, so we still have time with the harvest. As always, it is always a pleasure to be here with you guys. Definitely see you guys next time. And have an amazing, amazing, amazing week. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. Bye.